to do that, or?
Sure.
All right.
This one I wrote a short while ago. It's called Counting Monopolies Falling, like watching dominoes added in reverse. This is laying down the bones. The street credit we deserve. I have to scoot back from the mic. The Federal Reserve ain't got nothing on the interest I bring. I came on my born day to deflate the pyramid game and inflate the social change. Keep your pennies, no trade. Ain't enough paper to cover what I think. My thoughts are humbling extorted shame. My mind is cashing in stock on fame while letting karma handle the exchange. You can call that compassion for cattle bales. Awareness is came to tame the bear with all natural spells. It is an open and free market, so here's an insider's tip. Blind bet on this spit. It's a life or death gamble. My mouth is where the money is. With the die breath ramble, I just broke the bank on that wet flip. With salivating double up lips, I'm robbing greedy establishments and hood brandishing triple up grips. Now everybody get down on the payment. Don't nobody move against the elitism looting descent. The tycoonish bankers intend to code and symbolically ink parchment with microchip tattoos embedded in sheepskin. But hear this, for those who have came and become awakened on a 0% loan from consciousness, the shifted monetary ascent is heavily worded and eternally bonded. It has already been taught to be written as co-signed divine heart signatures inscripted. It is not a borrowed good faith gift, it is an intervention. An endowed character enrichment, to be given back as a charitable placement, a gratuitous donation to stop the incorporation of the souls of women, children, and men by the few who rule the many with that horned fist. Some call them greedy reptilians, but to know them is to know that the blood is infinite, and to spill it is to multiply the movement by the billion, and the numbers of the movement will move. The time that his heaven has sent for the false kings to repent is here. Watch how they've lived go up in smoke as the world turns. Devils kill trees to further spread control. That's why the root of all evil is so easy to burn. In order to wake up and live, one must have acknowledged that they have been treated like a beast asleep in an American dream, counting sheep simply trained to calendrical at the expense of a vast sacrificial ritual that perpetuates the dark side of spiritual. This is not me getting lyrical. This is me telling that crowned imperial, I do not fear you, because I know I'm a true king too, and that feeling is empirical.
Yeah.
Nice.
I dig that.
I got a little excited.
Yeah.
that's
Well,
good.
hey,
Started
I was getting
shaking.
excited, and it was even me. I was like, yeah.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Shelley, you got any? You want to ask them any questions?
Yeah,
or?
totally. Like I was digging your like anti-imperialism on that level, and I was gonna say like on do you go for any specific theme like in general? Or?
Yeah, I have. I think I've written 2,172 pieces.
Oh my
in a while.
God.
Wow.
I wrote 662 this year alone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or last year, excuse me.
How many of those are like politically related? You know, quite a number.
Do you want me to put it in percentages? I draw out a bar graph.
A bar graph, please. We have a
Yes.
board back there. And
It's kind of
bar
like
graphs.
the 1% versus the 99%.
Oh, right.
It would look like that. No, I mean I have love poetry. You know, I talk about dabbling in a woman's oasis.
Yeah. So there's a little romance in there. It's you
so
know,
romantic.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get dry.
I love you like the 1% loves their money.
I mean, I'm not against money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,
It's-
someone had said to me once before that money was the root of all evil, and I was like, no, the love of it is.
Yeah, true. That is very true.
Yep.
It's like money provides opportunities for you to do things that you want in your life. It's
Right.
not a bad thing.
But I don't agree with people robbing
No.
other people.
No, don't
Oh,
rob.
yeah.
Don't rob anyone. No. Don't go out and rob a bank.
You know,
Yeah, for sure. Oh man. Yeah.
So how can people stay up on what you're doing? Well,
oh,
actually, to both of you. I mean, if y'all want to.
James, you want to go first?
Yeah, well, you can check me out on Facebook. I've got 2 Facebook pages up on there, my personal and my music page, James Williams Music. I'm also on Reverb Nation under James Williams, SoundCloud, James Williams. I think that's about it. I don't Twitter. I haven't
I don't
gotten into
either.
that.
I have one, but I don't use. I don't really know how. I don't.
It's like hashtag don't care.
Yeah, hashtag I don't want to tweet to you. I'm sorry.
But I also do the Louisville Arts Live showcases on Wednesday nights ever so often.
That's where I know you from, I guess.
Stay in the mix like that, and but yeah, through social media that way. That's the best way to keep track of me.
Cool.
I'm definitely going to be looking you up, James.
Well, thank you.
I'm going to become a fan on Reverb. I'm on Reverb Nation as Indigo Soul on Facebook under Indigo Soul. There's a fan page.
Okay.
I have a personal page. Feel free to request me there, too. It's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Byron Laniel Armstrong.
Nice.
Not Stevens, Amy.
Oh, wow.
Do what? Why was I saying Stevens?
I don't know. Maybe you
Oh,
are.
that's my last name. That's why.
That's probably because I was
Now
looking
you have
at.
to call him Michelle
I
Armstrong.
know I was looking
Yeah.
at his name, and I bet I just wrote it.
I also have a monthly article that I put out on hiprockmagazine.com.
Oh, cool.
I have my own tab up there now. It used to be Byron's Boardwalk. You had to search for it. I mean, there's a lot going on that website. It's crazy. It gets like 10,000, 20,000 hits a month.
Sweet.
We're doing features now. I don't exactly know the details, but what's happening is you can reserve a space, and we give you front page hype, a YouTube posting too. So when people come to the magazine, like, you're right on there up front.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think we should hook up after the show, James.
Yeah.
See
Yeah,
about
definitely.
getting you hooked up with hip rock.
Definitely.
It's just all different genres of arts, entertainment. I mean, everything you could ask for in one magazine.
How did you find out about this?
About hip rock?
Yeah.
I worked with a guy who heard me freestyle battling a kid by the dumpster. It's a true story.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, could you do that on spot? And I said, yeah. And I did it. And then the rest was kind of history. We went and did benefit shows together for a young lady who had a house that had burned down.
Oh,
I
wow.
think like Bobby O and the Zoo Kings were there and some other bands and whatnot. It was a pretty crazy and fun night. There was a magician, a guy who calls himself the real Sherlock Holmes, Joe Riggs.
Oh, man.
But yeah, after that it took off. He was like, would you like to write for us? And I said, sure. And he was like, just do whatever you want. And I named it Byron's Boardwalk because I feel like boardwalks lead to kind of nowhere, you know.
Yeah.
Into the
Yeah.
boardwalk is there.
There you go.
Yeah. You're in the
And,
ocean
into the
after
unknown.
that. Yeah.
And that's where the writing takes you.
Yeah.
Kind of like the last piece I did. It's just, let's go deep a little bit.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's really cool. I like that.
Well, do we want to do some more music, James?
No, I think I'm going to leave.
I know you're feeling left out over there. I mean, let's get you in the.
I'm all about